The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball.
Folks, thanks for joining us here on a Grown Man Record Night. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on yet another Friday night. We got Carl the Envelope back in the fucking place tonight to do the goddamn thing we love to do. Woo-wee!
Yeah, back in the place.
Week of vacation. I've been off all week. Fucking crazy. We got some fucking streams going on, man. That's been weird, bruh. That's been weird. It's gonna be tough to keep up with this chat. Appreciate you guys. Special episode tonight. Yeah, about yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into
Got
it.
a lot to get into.
People are excited to see Carl here.
Oh yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's been a few months.
When was the last time you were here? I couldn't place it personally.
It was the time I came up when we went on Saturday over to the Burley tribute show.
Oh, that's right.
So, I want to say it was like the episode was like in the 5 teens or something. It was shortly after the 500, but not shortly after.
Yeah, it was this year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like February or
no, man,
March.
It was summertime. When
It was
we went over
summertime?
there. Yeah, it was summertime. It was like June or July.
Sure.
No, that was summertime.
Oh wow, this is. What's going on here? Sure.
Get it together, man.
We're
just
doing
saying,
it live. I'm just saying. Problem, bro.
Come on, man.
I don't know why the music went away.
Jesus.
That is an absolute mystery right now. It's
Turn the wrong knob.
oh, yeah, I found it.
It was the wrong knob.
Found it. Found the music. We just blasted those fucking eardrums, Carl. So no, recently, Carl, you took a big ass road trip and scored a bunch of records and a bunch of weed on this huge long road trip you did up to the Northeast, and you got a bunch of records you brought for the occasion tonight. Posted a lot of them on the Discord, but tonight we're gonna really dive into like the shit you picked up on the trip. How long of a trip was this? First of all,
20 days.
20-day trip for like a 20-day vacation.
Yep, 20-day vacation.
Driving,
staying in different spots, 3 or 4 days at each spot. A couple spots were only 2 nights.
So from North Carolina,
we hit
just laundry list me the cities you stopped in. Like,
real quick rundown. North Carolina to Manhattan to Bar Harbor, Maine, Bar Harbor to Lubec, Maine, Lubec to Mount Washington, New Hampshire, from there to Providence, Rhode Island, from there to Provincetown, Massachusetts, out on Cape Cod. From there, the drive home, but that was a real long drive, so we split it up with a 1-night stop in Richmond, just to stop and sleep at a hotel for the night.
Sure.
Not like we hung out in Richmond at all. Yeah, I've been to Richmond plenty of times, but
that's pretty crazy.
it was not on the itinerary for this trip.
That's crazy. So good trip.
Yeah.
overall.
Oh, great trip. Saw a lot of cool shit. First time in the Northeast.
What was the craziest thing you saw? 'Cause, recently me and Cameron took a trip up to New York City. And
Yeah,
drove.
absolutely.
What was the craziest thing you saw on the drive up, like out the window? Not a place you stopped, but just looking out the window where you're like, what the fuck?
Oh gosh. I guess it would be out on Cape Cod at the last leg of the journey. Was just, I saw a lot of cool, kind of crazy stuff, but the thing that got me the most, this is a couple weeks before Halloween.
Sure.
And everybody's got their decorations out. So we're rolling through Provincetown, and there's one of those 15-foot tall skeletons that everybody's putting out in their yards.
Shouts to Aaron Griffin.
Yep. This one had bondage gear on.
What?
Had a harness, had the ball gag, had like the leather belt thing
Chastity
on or
belt?
whatever. Yeah. 15-foot skeleton in somebody's front yard in full bondage gear.
Wow. That's
That kind of set the tone for Provincetown, but more on that later.
that's aggressive as fuck. You know, when me and Cameraman were on the way to New York, one of the things I saw out of the passenger window, since he was doing all the driving, and he didn't believe I saw it, but we were coming up on this like big, it was Maryland, so it gets like sort of rural for a little bit, and then, you know, that gets big city, but there's big fields and stuff, and then I see a bunch of cows and shit, and we pull up to this fucking or as we're coming up close to it, I see that these cows are like gathered around, and I look, and it was a couple of cows over there playing poker.
What?
I swear to Christ, these cows were playing poker, and what's even crazier is traffic got a little heavy. Some of you guys watching the stream may remember we had to slow down a little bit. As we look a little closer, they're not only playing poker, these cows are fucking passing a joint. I look over at Cameraman and I said, yo, these stakes are high.
Ever been to the Philippines before?
No.
The Philippines, they probably call you the Manila envelope.
The manila envelope. Hey, speaking of which, I got
Envelopes.
I got an envelope in the mail from our pal, our first internet pal, Sean from New Jersey, the beat stylist. We're gonna open that in Dig of the Week as well. Speaking of envelope, it's a double envelope night.
It is. Envelopes everywhere, man. That's the theme.
That's kind of what it's all about.
Kind of what we're doing, man.
It's all ball bearings nowadays, Carl. I'll give you guys a refresher course if you want. Hey, that is from Fletch. You fucking communist, Jay. So, like I said, I've been on vacation all week long. Big high fives to the folks. Stop by the fucking live streams, the Call of Duty streams, kind of going a little crazy, right?
Did ya?
Got people
Got the
fucking
new
stopping
drop
by.
and everything?
It's been a lot of fun. Enjoyed getting back together with the Dad Bod Squad.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Timmy and Jeff and Ron, all jumping back on the game. It's like old times, man. Fucking putting in work.
Getting the band back together.
Yeah, it's been fun. So,
Speaking of getting the band back together.
pork chop reunion. Pork chop reunion.
3 out of 4.
Reunion.
Hey, 3 out of 4 in the house right now.
I bet
Steve's a
Dwayne
better
would do
singer
it.
than Dwayne anyway.
I bet Dwayne would do it.
I don't know.
Devil music. What do you want to say?
Things of life.
Seeds of life have opened up their eyes. Sleepless nights. You hear a baby cry.
Secular predator.
I don't even remember the songs.
Those are not
we
pork
played.
chop songs. Those are epitaph songs, you fucker.
No, but we played them though.
Oh, we
No,
didn't.
we didn't.
Played
We
Seeds
weren't
of
that
Life.
good.
We played
Seeds of
Life.
Secular predator. I think that's
No, we
Come on.
didn't.
Come on.
secular.
Over in the Atari. Speaking of predators,
Yeah.
speaking of predators, over in the Atari alcove tonight, we have a special film called Deathstalk, starring. Are you ready for this shit? Vic Morrow and fucking Norman Fell. We give it up for Norman Fell and his legendary enormous Hollywood cock. I read it, Carl.
Says the mic.
You ever get on Reddit?
Nah, I
What's up,
don't.
old radios?
You know who had that?
Oh,
you know
old
who I
radio.
heard had a big. Bill Cosby picked all.
No, stop! What are you saying?
What
Jay.
the
Jesus, I'm
Jerry?
Carl isn't on Reddit. Correct.
No, I'm not on Reddit.
Correct.
Good as
Correct. The Metal Theologian coming in.
Oh, MT in the house. See, man.
Larry Wilcox.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Rewind it.
Don't you say?
I swear to God.
No, it wasn't Larry
Are we still
Wilcox.
talking about
I
those
swear to
VHS?
God.
Yeah.
I swear to God, Larry Wilcox. Carl, hit rewind.
No,
No, I'm not hitting.
we're not.
rewind.
We're not biting your troll shit today, Jay. We're not biting that.
Yes. Oh,
Such a troll on fire, Jay.
Larry Wilcox.
I seen it, Lois. I seen it. So again, week of vacay, headed off with, man, my fucking upcoming weeks are gonna be kind of nice, but like,
Busy.
yeah. So I took this week off, right? We mentioned that.
Yeah, you said that.
Correct. Next week, Thanksgiving week. So I work, typically where we work, you work 2.5 days. Like 2 o'clock on Wednesday, they'll be like, all right, get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have Thanksgiving, Black Friday off, and the weekend, boom. So I pretty much have next week off too, other than a couple of days.
That's how you ease back in after a vacation.
Oh, sure.
You come back from vacation, you work 2.5 days, and then next week you're ready to tackle a full week.
Following week, I work 2 days and I go up to New York City.
But you'll still be working.
Shooting a special project that I'm NDA'd out of my fucking mind. I can't talk about.
Right.
But and then when I come back from that, I hadn't told anybody from the stream this, but like they were able to like procure the Finn's family's beach house at Fripp Island, and everybody kind of knew Fripp. Finn had said like she wanted her ashes spread at Fripp Island, or at least some of them. So when I get off the plane coming back, I'm jumping in the car, driving 5.5 hours down to this beach house, and I guess we're doing a fucking ash ceremony, or we're gonna snort them, or whatever the fuck we did.
Yeah.
And
Take a fishing rod.
I'm gonna take a fishing rod. I'm gonna put that fucking fishing
Get
rod.
that surf rod to use.
Yeah, and then I come back, work a couple of weeks, and I've actually put off for a couple of weeks at the end of this. Over me. They may not give it to me, but
Yeah.
dude, I have 5 weeks of vacation,
Look.
and I can't take them to save my life this year. Like
Yeah, you just locked in, man.
and honestly, I don't give a fuck. But like, that was part of it, at least early on. And then, but as I got closer, I'm like, shit, I don't want to give all this fucking time back.
Right.
I earned that shit. I've been in this company 20 years. So,
They don't let you roll it over at all?
and so I'm
Or
still
get paid for it?
I'm still, even if I get the 2 weeks, I'm still probably going to lose like 5 or 6 days.
Yeah.
That's how little I've taken.
But they don't comp you for it at all.
No,
What's the
man.
name of the movie?
Death
Damn it,
Star.
Jay.
The 1977 Betamax is working on original. Oh, nice! I got a beta machine right up there in the alcove, man. I've only got one beta tape. It's a George C. Scott film with something to do with a dolphin. Anybody know that film? I don't know what it's called.
No.
Sure.
I don't know that film.
We do need another tape, Carl. You want to pull a tape?
Oh, am I gonna Jenga it?
You can Jenga. If you want to get a little they're not as crazy of a Jenga situation anymore. But if you want,
man. It's lost like 2 to 3 feet in height.
sure. Well, as you get older,
That movie?
Yeah, you shrank a little.
Death Stalk. I'm gonna move along here. Hey, I wanted to. Van sent this to me. And he also posted it in the Discord, and it's still active right now. But I will give this with a word of warning. Here's a little link to a vinyl sale. Boom! It's going in the chat right now. This place is offering free records. All you got to do is pay for shipping, right? And Carl did confirm because he checked it out, and he went to added like 4 records, and it literally is $10 per record shipping and handling. Sure. So that's, but some of this stuff are $30, $40 records that you can get for $10. They don't think of it as, it's not really free. It's
It's at a reduced rate.
it's at a very good sale price anyway.
Yeah.
Shipping is more if you buy less, Scotty? That's what I would think. Was that not the case, Carl?
Think.
Did you order some, Scotty? Are you calling Carl a liar, Scotty? That's what I'm hearing right now. Scotty just called
We
Carl.
may have had a different experience.
I didn't try it with one album versus 4 albums. I put 4 albums in my cart, and they popped at $10. Oh no, I did try it. They popped at $10 shipping each with 4 in the cart. Then I got rid of 2 of them, and it still popped at $10 each.
Oh.
But I know ordering from other websites, the USPS media mail box, I think they can put 4 or 5 in. You can get one of those shipped for $10.
Sure. I picked 2 and shipping would have been 25. Metal Theologian said. But he backed out. Ordered from the same past summer when they were free, yeah. It's still good deals, like all the way around, but yeah, some of that shipping shit always does stick in my craw a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we order enough stuff and ship enough stuff that we generally know what
and
shipping prices are going to be.
For me, I get super spoiled having Amazon Prime. And
I do too.
I got something in Dig of the Week tonight. It was Amazon Prime, and I went to go just check it based against my local store, just to make sure we're talking apples to apples here. And then in this case, it wasn't, because I would still love to give my local shop $2-3 more or whatever, but this was like almost $10 cheaper on sale, and so that's a little Dig of the Week action. And it was free 2-day shipping. I mean, fuck. When I see places that are charging out the
VCR, Jay, get over here and do this.
plays at the bottom.
Well, it needs to be rewound.
Jay, come help him out.
Looking for
It may be called review.
Oh, review. Look for the review button.
You're holding out for the Molly Shannon record? Holy shit.
Yeah, let's let it go like that, Carl.
There's a Lindsay Lohan
watch it
record.
and rewind.
Yeah. I'll show you Larry Wilcox.
No, that's a different tape.
All right.
Oh, this is
So-
The Matrix. Watch
I know.
this.
Haven't
My
seen it in a
favorite
while.
movie.
I like it. It's not my favorite movie, but I like
Mike's
it.
favorite movie.
It's not my favorite movie. I don't care for it.
By the way,
If you're gonna say something, it's got to be loud.
Larry Wilcox was in it.
Was in the movie?
Yes.
Literally?
Yes. I told you I
What?
Jay's over here proving points.
Larry Wilcox was in that last movie. Now
Doing
I'm
research
gonna
and
actually
shit.
watch it.
saw it. Made for TV.
Sure. George Funky Brown, Kool and the Gang drummer, dead this week at 74. I meant to play.
Oh,
I meant to play a little.
missed that on the.
Meant to play a little of that, but I didn't play anything tonight. I gave Carl the entire run of
Because he's
the.
really getting.
Okay, Jay.
All right.
Unnecessary. Unnecessary.
Got a Tinkerbell joining the show.
He's going to go in it. Big, I think that was like Baker.
I need a baker.
Yeah.
All right. We were talking about Perry Farrell earlier,
Yes, we were.
and just happens.
Don't tell me he died.
No. Perry Farrell didn't die. I mean, I'm sure he's been close a lot of times, Carl.
Yeah. God bless Narcan.
Porno for Pyros dropped a new song.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
You'll love this, Carl. It's called Agua. And released their first new song in 26 years. The original lineup, Perry Farrell, Stephen Perkins, Peter DiStefano, and Martin Lenoble have shared Aqua. This is going to be joining with Surfrider Foundation to advocate for protecting the oceans.
Nice.
Perry says, the people who live here on the West Coast have a beautiful love and passion for the Pacific Ocean. The ocean doesn't look right, doesn't feel right, and doesn't surf right. You go and swim it, and you get the creeps. That's kind of some of the stuff he said. So this, I don't know if this is actually going to get released as like a physical format, but it is going to support what they call their farewell tour.
Oh, cool.
Coming up in 2024, I think.
Oh, man.
I listened to the song. It's if you're a Porno for Pyros fan,
I am.
100%. It's a good song.
Nice.
Like it's a a Porno for Pyro song. It's like just one you've never heard before. Great.
Yeah. I've always dug Porno for Pyros.
Yeah, me too, man.
And shit, they may be doing another. I don't know if you remember back in the day. I guess this was in the 90s. Surfrider Foundation partnered with a bunch of musicians and put out 2 or 3 CDs, compilations, music for Mother Ocean.
Yeah, I do remember that. Now, am I about to blow Jay's mind, or does Jay already know this? Bets
What?
placed? Who remembers in the second Real World with Dom and John Brennan.
Oh.
True story.
Not me, because I didn't watch that shit.
He's from Ireland.
Beth had Beth on it.
Was Tom from Ireland?
Dom was from Ireland. You guys remember that one?
Northern Ireland.
Had the chick that was a cop, Irene.
Yeah.
And
Hispanic is.
She was- I didn't have to say attractive Hispanic to get that point across. Okay. Also, there was a blonde-headed, really smart, good-looking kid from UCLA. His name was Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
He was super smart, graduated with honors from UCLA. He ended up becoming what? He was the head of Surfrider Foundation. He was like a practicing attorney or something for a long time.
Yeah.
Or some kind
Makes
of CEO of something.
Yeah.
Then he ended up being the Surfrider, like head of.
Just definitely good look.
Yeah. Can somebody move the cup? Which cup? Jay's cup?
The eye cup?
I
Jay's
immediately
cup?
look for a fucking Sheets cup up here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's talking about that. Yeah, he's literally talking about the Sheets cup.
Cup.
I wonder where that came
Here.
from.
Put that over
I
there
wonder where that came
somewhere.
from.
What's wrong
That's
with
Because
fine.
I don't go to that
What's up,
gas
Paul?
station.
Carl said I don't go to that gas station. That may be quote of the night.
Quote of the night right there.
I don't think I downloaded a picture of this, but not only brand new music from Pointer for Pyros, but also unearthed tracks, unreleased tracks from Minor Threat.
Nice.
It's going to be coming out, I think, December 1st. Yes, on Discord, obviously. Out of Step Outtakes. 3-song EP of recordings from the same sessions from the 83 Out of Step. The third and final EP before they called it Fitzdale. So it's going to be 3 tracks that probably most people don't own. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
You like the Minor Threat?
I do like the Minor Threat.
Oh yeah. Here's something pretty cool, especially if you're a fan and you don't own the album, or if you're a serious business collector. Overnight Sensation from Frank Zappa. This is a 50th anniversary disc that dropped today, actually.
Triple disc, isn't it?
That looks like triple.
That looks like 3 LPs to
It
me.
sure does. This says 2 LP. I don't know.
I don't
This is the splatter. There's another like black one, I believe. Cut on 45 RPM for the first time ever from the original analog tapes by Chris Bellman at Bernie Grunman Mastering in 2023. Bonus poster comes with this shit, and it I don't know, if you don't have the if you don't have a proper copy and you're a fan, it's a good opportunity to get a copy that not only is cool but memorable and sounds probably pretty good. I would guess.
Okay.
I'm not that.
I'm not the biggest Zappa fan.
You're not a Zappa fan?
I mean,
Come on, Cole.
casual Zappa fan. I don't actually own any.
You know who, like, it really surprises me is not a big fan of Zappa? Is Cameraman.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that it's all, like, silly and shit. And I'm like, that's why I love Betty's now a friend of the program.
Oh, Tiff's watching.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. See you tuned in, baby.
Yeah, that's one of the classic gotta have Zappa records, of course. And that's, you start collecting Zappa, that's a fucking
That's a wormhole, dude.
yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
But nice copy came out today. If you're looking for it, if it's on that fucking radar, it's a great time to go and grab it. Here's a band, one of the like groundbreaking seminal bands from the desert rock, stoner rock scene, and our pal Jay Ovitori, the drummer for the 5Ls, and Holy Roller, who we've had on the program here in the past. They just did a show with Nebula.
Nice.
And this is some live recordings that they did. This Heavy Psych Sound put this out. We love that fucking label. Coming back with a very special live album, 9 songs on vinyl plus 3 bonus tracks on the Digipack. Fuck. Recorded live in Sweden and the Netherlands during the transmission from Mothership Earth European Tour 2023. So this is fresh shit right here. So sit down, pump up the volume, and get ready for a massive psychedelic trip into fucking out. Carl. That's
I can see that being on your list.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I mean, I'm not a big live album guy, but I do love.
I like a good live album.
I really love Nebula, and especially they're one of those bands. Like they're a second. I'm like not the very tippity top of the thing. They're one level below of bands that really developed and helped that genre, I would think, in my opinion. Also, they stand a little bit on the wah pedal a little too much for my liking.
Fair enough.
Where Highest is just like riff city.
Yep.
They have that sort of sensibility in a lot of ways, but you'll hear a lot more like there's a lot more of
there's only so
riffage
much,
and much more on the psychedelic tip.
there's only so much of that I can get into.
I think it kind of pissed me off because like some of their like absolute monster albums that are considered like, you know, like I say, seminal, like it's like they just get going into a riff and I'm just like, man, that riff, and I'm like,
And they fuck it all up.
you ruined it. That's just me. Yeah, stoner rock royalty. What's up, Zorlog? Exactly.
Yeah.
I love them and respect them, and they're in my fucking playlist and shit, but they do get a little bit wah pedally for my taste at times when I want to hear some riffs. That's just.
I like riffs.
Yeah, I'm a riff guy. I'm a riff lord. All my profiles say that, riff lord.
Riff Lord.
At this stage of the game, I can consider myself a riff lord, and that's just all there is to it. I don't want to argue about nothing. Speaking of riffs, Aaron Griffin has posted this band in the Discord quite a bit, and he actually posted this new shit, I believe, that came out today. The Infinite Mirror from Ritual King. This is British. They call it British desert rock, which is like.
There's no deserts in Britain.
I know, that's so funny. Like when the Europeans really do that, and man, a lot of them do it really well. But to me, it's so funny that they idolize this section in this scene of the United States, and then I realize I kind of do the same fucking thing. I'm in North Carolina. There's no fucking desert here.
No,
but the idea of that desert rock scene.
But you can jump in the car and be there in 2 days.
Sure, it still seems magical to me, like a place that, you know, because
Oh, it's fucking good. I mean, you've been there. We've been out there.
No.
You know, I mean, you didn't go to Albuquerque when Dave was living there or anything?
No, man.
Oh, man. I know Cameraman went.
Furthest west I've ever been is Kansas City.
All right, yeah. You need to see the desert Southwest.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
I think next we're going to fly to L.A. I just want to go to L.A. I mean, it's just one of those places, you know.
It's all right. It's not great.
Yeah.
New York City was cooler.
I just want, you know, I don't want to grow up seeing all the shit about Los Angeles and go my entire life without ever actually setting foot there.
In it. Yeah. Oh, no, it's totally worth going and seeing one time.
Don't fly TWA.
I'm not flying TWA. Anyway, check out this Ritual King. I'll tell you what it says. Ritual King always delivers. This album simply reinforces this and then some. The Infinite Mirror is one of those timeless recordings, Jesus Christ, which will always stand the test of time. Who did they pay for this review?
No shit.
That's pretty cool. So check it out, Ritual King. And I jammed a little bit of this today. It's pretty fucking good. Again, like super riff heavy, but also on that psychedelic tip. Not as much on like the wah pedal, like what I was saying with Nebula,
right.
But still those psychedelic elements without doing that trippy effects and stuff.
Yeah.
With some backbones on some just soul crushing riffs.
No.
Which is what we're all about here, baby.
Soul crushing riffs.
Soul crushing riffs.
Blast me.
I couldn't find a good picture of this, but I thought this was going to be a reissue, and just because I didn't know a lot about the band, but although I knew I liked them, and Scotty Stricknon sent us a fucking copy to play of I want to say it may have been a comp, I can't remember, but it's the Dwarves.
Oh, nice.
They have a new album that came out today called Concept Album. That's the cover there, but this when you look this up, like I couldn't find any good shots of the cover. So anyway, that's it. 20 new songs from the last punk band. These guys have been doing it for fucking decades, like since the 80s. I said Dwarves return with a sprawling, genre-defying trip through the underbelly of rock and roll, thrash, garage, pop, metal, and experimental music. with their trademark transgressive lyrics and shocking visual imagery. And if you're not careful, you just might catch something, Carl.
Oh shit!
With
Well, like a
Nick
touchdown.
and it's got Nick Oliveri in it, who is from the Desert Rock scene and like Queens of the Stone Age
Nice.
back in the day. They were on Twitch's Reggie's Chicago the other day. No way. Hell yeah. Boobs? Oh yeah, sorry. That was boobs. Sorry about that.
Oops.
Is that Miss You? Oh Jesus. Vance has been drinking, folks.
Oh hell. Yano has been drinking.
If you keep rewinding this Matrix far enough, maybe at the end of it I'll get my money back.
Yeah. Yeah, talking about shit that is coming out today or coming out soon.
Yeah.
I don't know if you threw it in the list or not. The Four in the Strange band.
No, I didn't
dropped
see that.
today.
You were talking about that earlier, and I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I've brought it up, played it on the show before. Hank 4, son of Hank 3, Four in the Strange band.
What up, Sean?
Sophomore album dropped today. Yeah, I only had 2 songs of it online so far. The title track, Hang Dog, and his cover of Bad Brains Sailing On.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
got mine. Mine should arrive Monday or Tuesday.
Fucking A, boy. Fucking A, boy. You pre-order a lot of records, Carl? You guys pre-order a lot of records?
If it's somebody I'm a big fan of, that I know I'm gonna buy it when it comes out,
Sure.
I go ahead and pre-order it.
I'm getting better about that. I'm getting a lot better
I mean,
about that because I'm thinking like, oh, I'll pick it up sometime, and I've gotten
No,
burned a
if
few
I-
times. I got really,
Yeah.
really burned a few
Yep.
times. I'm getting better about it.
Yeah, if it's a band that I love and I
What
know
Carl
I'm
said.
gonna buy that album, then yeah, I'll pre-order it. Usually it's easier. It might be a little bit cheaper, and you typically get to like choose your vinyl color or whatever.
Yeah,
And shit, sometimes, like a lot of times with Corb Lund, if you order straight from his website, especially on a pre-order, it'll come signed.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice little flavor.
Yeah, just a little, little bonus.
All right, let's get into what we played tonight.
All right,
this
we're
was
gonna get
straight
into what we
Carl. This
played.
is Carl business.
I took over the show tonight.
Literally took over the show. And here's a picture of Carl in the middle of the. Oh Jesus! Wait a minute.
Oh,
That's not. Wait
That's
a minute.
not it?
It's probably in here somewhere. It's that's definitely that's not Carl.
nah, that's definitely not Carl.
Well, maybe we'll find Carl later.
Dude, I'm right here.
Sure.
Yeah, what we played tonight was entirely stuff I brought. Not everything we played was from the road trip, but
Oh, is that right? I thought it was from all from the trip. No.
no, there were 2 or 3 mixed in there that were from a very recent online purchase
Okay.
shortly before the trip. Still nothing I've brought to the show.
Sure.
But
Start off with this mug.
yeah.
What can you tell us about this? Marv was kind of hyped to
Oh,
this.
Phil Alvin.
Hell yeah.
Phil and Dave Alvin were the Blasters back in the early 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah.
This is some of Phil Alvin's solo stuff, more recent. And he's got the Dirty Dozen Brass Band, which I know me and Cameraman have been fans of since
Yep.
like the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
With him on a few tracks. He's got, crap, who's this other one? It's
Wilson Pickett.
Sun Ra and the Orchestra.
What the fuck? They're on this record?
Yeah, they back on like half the tracks.
Wow.
Yeah, good
pretty cool.
jamming. Got a good vibe to it. I picked it up, used copy, of course. We
yeah.
found that one. That was an on the trip one. Found that was actually a really good deal at $5.
Hell yeah. What store, you remember? Up.
Oh, I gotta go to the notes. What are
Oh no.
Notes.
Oh no.
Notes.
Oh
Notes,
no.
man.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Phil Alvin came from Armageddon Shop in Providence.
Hell yeah. Is that Rhode Island?
Yeah.
That's where Finn was born.
Nice.
Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, I called her Rhode
good
Island
cap.
Red. From the Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
Here comes Red.
Easy there.
Well, no effects.
Early no effects.
Really early. What's it called?
S&M Airlines.
Dude, you know what year this is from?
This is like 89.
Let me tell you a funny story, Carl. If you
1989.
there's a certain 7-inch that NoFX recorded, and legendarily a member of the VC, one of the OG back in the day members of the VC, still doing strong, said he was in a punk band and they came to his hometown of Omaha, and they played the show, and then he had some recording gear and shit. So after the show, NoFX came back to his house and recorded some shit in his basement, and then they put it out.
Oh shit.
And everybody heard that and were like, bullshit.
Yeah.
I think collectively people were like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Because this guy had some stories, you know what I mean? And, you know.
Yeah, one of those guys.
But, dude, if you look that up,
But it's out there?
it's out there. I can't remember the name of the album. They sent him a copy eventually, Scotty. That's funny.
Oh yeah.
If you look it up, it says recorded in a basement in Omaha, Nebraska.
It's awesome.
I don't remember the name of the single.
Yeah.
But,
Good to see Scotty on right now. Drop the S&M Airlines kind of for
Yeah,
him.
Glass
Hit me.
Organ Aftermath. What's up, brother? He said gave him Discog credit too.
Yeah.
I said bullshit, but it does say recorded in someone's house in Omaha. Yeah, that's
Nice.
fucking awesome. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, man.
No effects. And the surrounding stories.
It was Derek Higgins, was the VCer. I'll say his name. I'll put respect on that name.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Derek.
Props to the source, man.
Yeah, but yeah, back in the day when I heard that, I was like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of people got lots of stories.
But he has played with a lot of people and stuff. He's
Yeah.
one of those guys. He's always
Actually
got,
in the scene.
he's always
for
got a
sure.
story, and I'm always like, man, ain't no way. And then like, but he, he's connected. He does
He's
shit.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool story.
Anyway, boom, moving on.
Yeah. Moving on.
Oof.
So, got a little, took a little different direction with this one. Had to drop a few tracks for, some Gil Scott Heron. Now, this is not one I picked up on the road trip. This got ordered, one that came in shortly before I left.
Hell yeah. Dude, the
go
one
to
I
the
have is a
website,
compilation. It's like him wearing like a pastel outfit.
Nice.
It's one of the most something or other albums I've ever seen, boy. And you'd be
Yeah.
like, that's Gil Scott Heron?
I first got introduced to that in college, strangely enough, by a history professor.
Really?
Studying, it was like 20th century American, with a focus on social movements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we got around to like the whole Black Power movement and all that in the 70s. And it's like, and this was the time of Napster.
Yeah.
And the free downloads.
Sure.
And everybody was downloading
I
everything.
paid for mine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey man, statute of limitations. But
Was it hepatitis bathtub? That's right. It's something like that. Yeah.
hepatitis bathtub. Yeah, that is it.
That's it. That's
it.
the 7-inch.
Reginald Diddy.
So yeah, I had a professor actually assign the class the task of go home and download the song "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised."
That's pretty cool, man.
And
Scott Heron. No,
absolutely, yeah, I played it earlier before you were here. Yeah, Steve's missing out on things.
It's Steve, everybody.
But yeah, I was really stoked to find that on vinyl. I've had download versions of it for a long time.
Yeah, me too.
Gil Scott
Same,
Heron
same,
throws
same.
down.
I think it's on that comp that I have, and I wish I could find that. Some of you guys may have seen that. It's so fucking crazy.
Which comp is this?
The Gil Scott Heron.
Oh, the one you had me looking for in the stack.
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Right on.
Is Steve outside puking? No, I don't think so.
No,
There's
Steve's
Steve.
in the studio. Got a thumbs up, Steve.
Studio Steve.
Studio Steve.
Steam Finger.
Steam Finger on the scene.
I wish I had. Do I have no? Is there a Steve Key graphic?
Steve's Keys.
Is there a Steve's Keys?
You need a Steam Finger graphic. It's like a finger, like those steam lines rising up off of it.
Finger.
Can I control F on this screen? Can I control?
Fingers too
It's your
much.
fucking program. Oh, and there we go.
We'll keep it butt moving.
We'll keep it moving.
Little Big Lebowski soundtrack.
Yep. Pick this one up on the trip. One of my favorite movies of all time. Of course.
Nate says, "I bet Derek wrote that wiki page." It's fun.
Yeah, it's a got all the songs you would expect from Big Lebowski on there, but several scores and slower off tracks. That weird voice music that was playing when
Coitus.
when she was swinging and painting. Julianne Moore was in the harness and doing the paint thing. And
She was in a harness, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vagina.
I do love that Kenny Rogers roasted it.
Yeah.
I got that record actually.
And that Captain Beefheart is actually good on there.
Oh, hell, fuck yeah.
Blue Million Miles.
It's one of those. I said earlier, it's probably a cooler piece than it is like the sum of like the music that's actually on there, which is all cool, but like it's just cool to have the Big Lebowski soundtrack.
Yeah. I'm a fan of soundtracks.
It's like if you're,
too.
if you have a Friday the 13th soundtrack, I mean, you really sitting around and vibing to that, like
Yeah.
it's just
It's
cool.
like when I got
it's cool to have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when I got the Apocalypse Now soundtrack.
Carl Hungus.
We could do
Mark, I showed this
Absolutely,
last week. I don't know if you saw this. My buddy Ken, my old roommate, brought this to me as a gift on canvas.
Yeah, it does.
I'll tell you,
After you flatten that wrinkle,
smell that. I tell you what he
I need a scratch and snuff button for the program.
I tell you what, he not only brought me this
How does
poster.
Grown Man Record Night smell?
Number 12.
It not only smells. He not only sent this poster, but what else did he send? But he can.
Oh, he's
Something we should do right now. It's in the freezer. Sure.
A little mason
Canvas.
jar of corn.
Sure.
Yeah, actually on the Lebowski soundtrack we spun. Where'd you send that?
I think I put it down here. No. I gave it to.
Oh.
It's.
Carl.
Fuck! Everybody's confusing me.
Chat.
the dude's hair.
But yeah, I had to jam Gypsy King's version of
Looks like
Hotel
Mahomes.
California on there. The dude is, or the Jesus, one of my favorite characters in that movie. A few years ago, I think I might have put the picture in the Discord. I ordered a costume, and this is when I was on a bowling league. Bowled every Wednesday night. Halloween fell on a Wednesday that year. I ordered the costume, I painted the fingernail, got the rings and everything, and I showed up at the bowling alley for league night dressed like the Jesus.
Now,
And it was awesome.
Anybody recognize?
now,
Oh yeah, dude, half the fucking place was cracking up. as soon as I
full
walked in.
disclosure now. One of my favorite movies, like it was right about the time I was just getting into film, like really getting into film, and,
Yeah.
and like right before I went to film school. And one of the films I love to watch a lot, and my mom liked it a lot too, and she watched it with me, is Rounders.
Oh yeah,
Fucking love Rounders because I love cards anyway. I love poker and shit.
yeah.
And
a great movie.
Used to play a lot back in the day, but like John Turturro's actually in that, and so it's like specifically that scene where he sits down with him and he's like, "I guess I'll sit down with you guys for a while." He like just kind of says it all kind of like cool and shit, and we were probably 20, 21 years old then. No, maybe a little older.
When Rounders came out?
maybe a little older. It's like 98, but like anyway, so it would have been like
I thought
24.
it was earlier than that.
Anyway, my mom said, that reminds me of Carl. And I was like, oh, 100%. John Turturro in Rounders is 100% Carl as a poker player.
I like playing poker.
Yeah. Nate said he went to Lebowski Fest. It was pretty surreal. Holy shit.
Nice.
That's great.
Dude.
Yeah, I married off Boss Man and Kimmy as a Dudas priest, ordained and everything. That's just black vinyl, isn't it? The Lebowski?
Yeah.
Because he said there's a version it's like a White Russian vinyl.
Yeah, I just got the black vinyl. This was found this in one of the record stores on the trip.
The photo used in that Nixon bowling poster is hanging in the White House bowling alley. Really?
Nice.
That's awesome.
What did I get Lebowski?
Yeah, where'd you get that?
Oh yeah, Lebowski came from Armageddon Shop as well.
That's fucking crazy. Pull this out just for a track. Carl busted just a track off of this, and that's Tom Waits' Small Change. And I think this is the one I have. I've got the one where he's in a restaurant. What's it called? Or like in a diner. What is it called? Diner?
This is actually the only Tom Waits I have, and one I picked up. It was the second record store we went to in Providence called Round Again Records.
We just talked about Rounders, the movie. That's so funny.
So, after Armageddon Shop, all right, take it easy. We wind up at Round Again Records, and it's a real small place, you know. Mostly used records, not much new stuff. Prices were
Sure.
but I felt like pretty much all these record stores we visited, like, I'm in there digging for half an hour. I feel like I should at least buy one.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm at a record store in a state I usually don't go to.
How many times have you been in a record store in Ball Zero? Steve? A good bit?
I'll go and say hey.
I'd say less than 5% of the time.
I would
it's
say
rare.
I'd say 50.
It's very
50%
rare.
of the time? Wow. I bet I've done it less than 5 times
Now,
in my
there's
life.
plenty- There's
that's
plenty
the
of-
new Steve, though. The
New Steve.
The old Steve would do it like 90% of the time.
New Steve. We got a new Steve.
All right.
But
He's a born again. Born
But
again.
no, we're talking just record stores, not like I'll go in Goodwills or thrift stores or places like that.
Convenience stores? You go in
All-
Sheets and buy records? Carl goes in Sheets and buys records.
I go in Walmart and buy records, bro.
Oh, yeah. Walmart.
Actually, no, I did pick up Master of Puppets at Walmart.
I think that's what mine is. I've got that one. I've got the Weezer Blue Album Walmart.
Yeah.
I think Master of Puppets is Walmart. It is.
It's a Walmart special.
Speaking of
Nah, that didn't come from Walmart.
little fucking Slayer.
Fucking Slayer.
Rain and
Say
Blood.
it right.
This came from the trip, though.
Yes, this one was from the trip. This was from Bull Moose Records in Bangor, Maine.
Here is something.
Bangor.
Here is something embarrassing to say,
Don't even know her.
and this leads me to another point. I don't own any Slayer on vinyl.
Really?
I don't. I knew Carl's got some, Jay's got some, and I want it, but it's one of those where I'm like, I want it. I want it.
You can't have it.
I want it. I would be really interested and would spend a little chunk of money, believe it or not, folks, on a nice Slayer like box set with like, the first EPs plus like the quintessential records.
Yeah.
I would spend a chunk of change because I'm completely devoid in that section.
Yeah, I've slowly built up the Slayer collection, me and the wife. We've got, I consider the critical ones to have, Rain and Blood, South of Heaven, Seasons in the Abyss. Got those, and then their very last album, the farewell album, Repentless, is an absolute banger. It's like some of the heaviest Slayer ever.
Huh.
They're just like, yeah, we're going out and we're going out kicking your ass.
If you walk into a record store, Mark says, if you walk into a record store and walk out without buying anything, it feels like you were shoplifting.
Yeah, it does,
totally
actually.
100%.
No, dude, I'm just here.
Were you like, I'll wait if the times I have done it, I'll wait till the clerk is like looking the other fucking way, and then so I walk out.
Or busy with another customer?
Yeah. All right, man. See you later. And just run out.
I gotta listen.
Or like get on the phone. Yeah. God, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll be right there, and just walk out the door, all fucking frantic.
Hang on, I'm in a shop. I need to step. Hang on, let me step outside so I can talk.
And just keep. Excuse me. Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much. No, on the trip, every single record store we went in, we bought at least one album.
Nate says Bull Moose's used records are notoriously inexpensive.
I got into a couple of their used records. Their new records are pricey. On the high end of the scale, for sure. Bull Moose is actually a chain.
Look how big I made the chat here.
But they've got... It's not just a record store, though. They've got a huge video game section and CDs and VHS tapes, DVDs. Like,
Zonk says Repentless is killer.
Oh, yeah.
Prowler says Hell Awaits is essential. Yeah.
Yeah, Hell Awaits does fall into the essential.
Yeah.
Show No Mercy or Haunting the Chapel.
No, don't say it.
They're not essential. I don't think, in my opinion.
Oh, hot takes, dude. You're getting ready to get fucking you're gonna get cooked, Carl.
That's all right, man.
They're gonna roast Carl alive right now. Holy shit. Little blasters action. This was a great spin, man.
Had some good positive reaction to the Phil Alvin earlier, and decided to go back to the roots.
Hell Awaits is essential. That's just common sense. What? That's just common sense.
All right. So anyway. Yeah, live in England, I believe.
That was good shit, man. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, blasters are fun, man, and it's Phil and Dave Alvin leading the band.
Chemical Warfare, best Slayer song ever.
Wow.
What's your most nostalgic Slayer song? Because mine is going to be different.
Yeah, mine is strictly for like. So this goes back to the discovering Slayer story. So
sure.
Growing up out in the country, we didn't have cable TV. I didn't have MTV. I didn't have Headbangers Ball. So, good buddy of mine that I was hanging out with, Adam. He, you knew Adam back in the day.
Hell yeah,
Adam. Procton. Go over to his house. Spend the night over there, we're teenagers, and he's over in the nicer section of Greensboro.
He looks like Jeff, by the way. When Jeff was a kid, he looks like Adam.
Yeah, I'm watching Headbangers Ball, and the world premiere of War Ensemble comes on. When the War Ensemble video first dropped, world premiere, this is the first time I had ever heard Slayer.
Yeah.
I'm like 13 or 14. Dude, I went and bought that album. I skateboarded up to the local record shop the next day.
Of course you did.
And bought the cassette.
Oh yeah.
And that was it. But War Ensemble is always like that key old, like the Trigger, the memory song. That's my introduction.
That might be my favorite Slayer song.
And it's a badass song.
But my nostalgic song would be a kind of a weirdo for a lot of people. Ditto Head. I
wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah. Ditto Head would be my remember from back in the day song.
Yeah.
But War Ensemble, that's possible. Possible.
I just remember watching that video for me and him sitting in the living room, in front of the TV late night, and watching some Motley Crue videos, and crap like that.
Hey, and then me a brewski. Yeah, get some moonshine.
Oh yeah, we never did get into that.
I know. baiting around, offering
Yeah, you're
everybody
sitting
moonshine.
there, you're watching the Motley Crue video, you watch the Tesla video, maybe you get a Metallica video or something. No, not even then, unless they played one.
Isn't Ditto Head about Rush Limbaugh? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that true?
I don't
I
know.
would love to know the answer to that. Double R should be up in the top. A couple of, one or two left, maybe. Football town in America.
Balls.
Whoa!
Yeah. Always down with some Slayer
Oh yeah, I think you did.
and some Blasters.
And some blasters. Yeah, keep it moving, Carl.
Yeah, all right. So next, after Blasters, felt this pretty good transition.
Little boom.
One of the very last things I bought on the trip, the very last record store we were in, which was, it was a cool shop. It was out on Cape Cod, so it's in an old house, you know, so you got a couple rooms or whatever.
Cheer. Cheer.
A little Mother's Milk. Probably my favorite Chili Peppers album.
I like the first one better than anything. But that's mostly because that's the first Peppers I ever heard.
Yeah.
But not because I was hip to the skip in like 83 or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, yeah.
It's because it was on Thrashing. When they go to when they're at the dance in Thrashing, and then the guy goes, and now here's a couple red hot chili peppers. And I thought he meant like some hot guys doing their, whatever. Not hot, like, just.
But it's Anthony Kiedis and Fleet.
But then it was like doo 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 doo, that song doo doo doo. When they go ooh 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 that thing. And then on the first record,
Mine was that was on MTV, fairly new, and I saw the Chili
here's your bike.
my freshman year, and they
On the side. Yeah.
They came from the back of the hall and ran to the front. I was like, probably, or
Staples.
Sure.
Woo. All right.
Sure.
Woo.
can I have one of them coffees?
Simple
Yeah,
Blue.
dude, try one. I'm anxious for you to try one.
I've done the on coffee.
You don't know nothing about
That's
nobody.
right. Yeah. Pick that one up at the very last. Let me talk a minute about that record store.
Let's get into it, Carl.
Oh, what? Get into that record store?
No. Yeah, sure.
All right. So, place was called Instant Karma. Out on Cape Cod, pretty much the only record store out there in an
Double C.
old house. And
George Bush.
it was cool. It was an old hippie running it. A lot of used stuff. Pretty good selection. Way more used stuff than new, but his used stuff was in pretty good shape. But it was like he had a couple quirky rules, like so whenever you're in a shop and you're looking through the used, you find one you want, you're gonna pull it out of the sleeve, right? Check it, look at it for scratches.
Sure.
I mean, I do that. You do that, right?
Sure.
Everybody does that.
Everybody does that.
Well, he had signs up all over the place. You can only take used records out of the sleeve at the counter.
What?
Yeah.
I think a stack up there.
If you want to inspect the vinyl, you got to do it.
You got to do it at the counter in front of him.
I mean, we got a cat like that here, who's been here forever. Remember When Records over in Greensboro?
Yeah.
That dude can suck a dick. Like,
It's like a wall of
He died,
dicks.
didn't
I don't know. I hope so. But no,
But yeah, I mean, the store was pretty cool. I mean, he had decent selection, and it was an old hippie guy, so I don't really get it. But
Maybe-
the other weird thing he did there,
maybe
like,
he had people running in that was had
Trying
fucked up some records, not knowing what they're doing.
yeah, probably so.
There's been a couple.
And they get a lot of tourists up there. I mean, it's a tourist town, so.
When I was first, tell me if this registers with anybody. When I was first really, really starting to collect records, like on the back end of things, and I kind of felt like the guys that could come in, they kind of sashay in off the street. They walk up to that fucking new arrivals or whatever, and they're going like, just popping right through the fucking list.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, Steve, who's on Rare Earth? What's Rare Earth? I'd go to the next record. What's the Boomtown Rats? Just like, I want to know everything about everything. And if it's something I
Right.
wasn't 100% on, I just wanted to find out. But the cool guys just fucking walked in there with their fucking school sweaters on. Sure.
Flip the
They've already
Yep.
seen them all. They know what they're looking at.
Yeah, so they've seen them all.
And
Or you know
see
what you're
something
looking
now that you
for.
go through, when you see a label, you're like,
I've gotten to that point, but just because. But at the time, it's like watching a high school kid when you're in elementary school, like bench press something, or I don't know. So I equated. Maybe I watched older boys bench press when I was younger.
Just turned into a whole different program.
Or older kids throwing the ball on the diamond.
Sure.
Sure.
But anyway, I equated like popping through the stack quickly. Cool guy move, right?
Right.
So 6-8 months into the fucking journey of collecting records, pop through shit. I'll start popping through. Fucking bend a fucking corner or some shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's always like, God, I like this guy. I like his fucking store. God, I just yorked this corner.
As he yorked his records.
Do I go up and be like, I gotta buy this now? I bent the corner. And of course, I kept my fucking mouth
Fuck
shut.
no.
But
You keep right on flipping.
I do hate places like Goodwill where it's so tight that records out to see.
The Goodwill in
I can see,
Wilmington,
the
like
top
near
row.
my house, like there's very few records there, and they have a couple big bins. So usually
Ben
they're-
who?
Ben Wendland.
Yeah. Anyway,
Ben Dover.
You still doing
Here's
what
a-
we play?
here's a fucking
Yeah, we're still in it.
here's a fucking wild card.
Oh yeah, total wild card. Let's you couldn't get this in the video while it's showing, but the name of that album at the bottom.
At the bottom? Oh, sorry. Choosing mental illness as a virtue.
Yeah.
Sure.
Isn't that what we're all doing here?
I mean, this was really good and really fucking heavy. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I did not think I was going to like this as much as I did.
Yeah, we might get into a little more of that later. It was
Pretty brutal.
you know,
Pretty
yeah,
brutal
it's
shit.
pretty brutal. You know, a couple songs are enough for the show. You know, I was trying to run through.
Yeah.
I obviously brought a whole lot of shit up here because
Oh, yeah.
on the trip we wound up buying 22 albums total over 6 record stores
Wow.
in 20 days, and I think we may.
Merv's got quote of the night. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Pull all the albums out of the sleeve only at the counter. Goes with, quote, let me check in the book, unquote.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I hate it when it's deep row digging. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Have you
Yeah.
guys ever fucked a record up while you're looking through them? Be honest. Be honest.
Yeah, I've put a slight fingernail scratch in a record across a record
Hard grip.
when I was like, no man, I pulled it out and I was checking it and my hands were dry and it kind of slipped, so I had to grab it with the other hand real quick. When I did, my thumbnail put a little
He's got blades for thumbnails.
more construction, man.
Yeah, work construction. Carl be fucking dancing with that White Widow. That's what I'm hearing. Carl be dancing with that White Widow.
So yeah, after the
What up, Wizard Wand? Good to see you, man.
little bit of brutal Phil Anselmo, we did a little Bikini Kill.
This is fantastic.
This is great. This is actually live. Little 6-song EP.
Crazy, like really out there shit.
Oh, it's out there.
It's fantastic.
This
I
is,
love this a lot, man.
This is early 80s.
What's the
But
medical
check it out.
term? What's the medical term for infected waistline?
Gonorrhea?
You ever get those really big zips on your waistline?
This actually came with a fucking giant poster. Got a bunch of their writings
That's
and
not a
stuff.
poster.
Well,
Carl.
all right, whatever.
You can put it up as a poster.
Sure.
Bunch of old photo shots of like their old band, like show flyers and stuff.
Best thing Phil
Couple of
ever done was
interviews.
Holocausto de la Morta. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Something
good stuff. This was actually a
Something was cutting into my gut, Carl.
this was actually a pic of the wife.
Oh hell yeah!
She picked this one out. We were in. I'm gonna say that was in the first spot. Stranded Records, Manhattan. I think you and Cameraman hit up that spot.
The hip hop shop. Oh, you took the ones with all the and like the wood and it's really narrow.
I don't know. Y'all went
All the new shit.
Ryan-
No used shit.
Yeah, Stranded was all the new
Really
shit.
stoned.
That's
Yeah.
where
But
where the guy was from. He's from North Carolina.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cameraman actually had sent me the link of those two spots that y'all had went to, Stranded and A1 Records.
Stranded is where he got the I believe the
What did he get?
Stereo Lab.
Yeah,
Stereo Lab. Yeah.
Stereo Lab.
Yeah.
Is he in the chat?
The one with the guy from NC. Yep, Scotty knew it. Mm-hmm. Scotty knew it. Boom.
Yeah,
Tell me
they-
about this. This was fucking hitting on something, Carl. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah. Now this did not come from the trip. This came from a little website order. A little
I've never seen this actually. It was really fucking cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen it before either, and it was brand new. It's one of the Stacks, hits compilations.
Sure. Well done, and
Some of
it
the-
really sounds really good.
Yeah, the sound quality is really good on it. Good variety of the Stacks artists. You got Booker T, of course, William Bell, Johnny Taylor, Eddie Floyd, Carla Thomas, Rufus Thomas,
Fucking A.
Staple Singers. We actually jammed side B where we had that the What You See Is What You Get starting off. That's the Dramatics.
Oh, I got
Who
some.
are kind of underrated, man.
I got some
They're-
Dramatics vinyl.
They kind of fly under the radar
Yeah,
sometimes, but they're good.
They're really. I've got some Dramatics. But like a lot of times it's not like necessarily a Friday night thing because it's a little slower.
No. A lot of it
Same
is
with the
a little slower.
stylistics. I love the stylistics.
Exactly, yeah.
Same kind of vibe.
Yeah, had some staple singers, Isaac Hayes, Bark Hayes, a little Shirley Brown on there.
Oh, SB. And then finally, the last one we pulled, I was like,
Yeah.
Carl, finish with this shit for fuck's sake, will you?
Yeah, so I had to jump on that Bad Brains. Let me check my notes and see which one.
Put on your readers, Carl. Forced.
How did I buy that Bad Brains? Oh yeah, that was at Stranded, the first place we went to in New York City.
Stranded was the place that had the Flipper reissue up on the wall.
Yep, I saw it on the wall.
It's still on the wall.
Yeah, I saw it. I
$100
saw-
bucks.
Yep, I saw it.
And then Nebulous Prowler just sends me a fucking pretty close to an OG.
That's awesome.
So fuck those guys.
Yeah. So yeah, quick rundown. We did, like I said, 6 record stores over the course of the business. We
What's up, Trish?
spent probably
Dramatics
about
of some groovy 70s soul? Hell yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
We dropped somewhere between, I'd say, 700 and 900 at record stores on this trip, which is about equal to what I dropped at dispensaries.
Folks, let's hold that fucking phone.
What was the average price?
On the new records,
It was like a little more than here.
yeah, a little.
I'm
Well,
saying
on
all the
some,
record stores combined.
what the average,
What's the
like
average?
It wasn't. It
my
wasn't
average price per record.
Crazy. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I bought a lot of new records, but I did buy some used, like that awesome ass Phil Alvin record I was jamming earlier was $5,
Oh wow.
and I picked up a couple for $8 and $10 used records.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, I spent $40 on that Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I think most
That
of,
was the most expensive one I bought.
most of your new records, especially new like pretty legit records.
Yeah.
It would maybe be 35 here. It's going to be 40, 42 there.
Yeah.
Used records, I
I
didn't.
think my OG Mother's Milk is probably worth some money.
Absolutely.
But like on used records, there was a little bit of a discrepancy, but not to where I was like, oh fuck this.
But the used
Not at all.
record,
Not at all.
But the used record quality and selection up
Yeah.
there was very impressive.
Like even when I paid for that Onyx back to fuck up,
Oh, dude, I've been wanting that.
I think it was like 20 or something like that, and I'm like,
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'll buy that for 20 all day.
like an OG. I'm like, sure. But if this was a reissue and it was 40,
nah.
I don't know about that. But 20 for an OG?
So there were a
yeah,
few
Did you have
And
a budget going in, Carl?
Nah.
Fucking A, dude.
That's how you. Nah, a proper vacation. Man, I work way too hard to vacation like poor people.
Quote of the fucking night.
Nice.
No, I don't have a budget on a vacation. I buy what I want.
Now, I'm the opposite. Here's the opposite of that. Is when me and Cameraman went to Chicago,
Yeah.
and this had nothing
Cubs
to do.
game.
This had nothing to do with records. We didn't buy any records up there. We didn't even go in a fucking record store.
Oh wow.
Because I didn't know any. I was weird about. I didn't know how to do airports and how am I going to get them back and all that stuff. I just didn't want to have to worry about it.
Yeah, good point.
Now I would be a little different probably.
Go to the post office, get a media mailbox.
That's what
ship
people were
them to
telling us,
yourself.
and I was just freaked out to be in a.
I did that from California.
I flew to a major city. I'm navigating the city. I'm figuring stuff out. Shipping records back to my house.
Using
The
public-
last thing on my fucking.
Using public restrooms.
It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, but when I went up there, I know how my brain is wired. I live like a fucking homeless person. My brain is wired to it, to like I'm preparing for like the inevitable decline of everything. I live like I have zero money. It's not the case, but. So I go up here for this nice vacation. I'm like, dude, you're gonna go to fucking Wrigley Field for the first time.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat Chicago pizza for the first time. You're gonna eat an Italian beef sandwich in Chicago for the first time.
You gotta live it up.
You're gonna
man.
drink Old. So I went up there and I told Cameraman, I was like,
You
look,
may never go back.
here's the thing. I was like, I've been planning for this for a long time. I know when I get up here, we're gonna go to the place and I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go over to the grocery store and get some stuff for breakfast, and we'll get some ramen noodles, and we'll get some fucking Bush Light, and we'll, And I was like, here's the thing: if when we come back from this trip, I have not spent $2,000, I'm never doing this again. I had to make myself. I wanted to spend it. So I came back and I was like, dude, you spent fucking $2,000 on this vacation. I wanted to be like, yup,
Goddamn right.
and then be like, so fuck off and don't tell me nothing for a while. But so when we went to Wrigley Field, we ordered at the concession stand.
Dropped a hundo at the concession stand.
No clue, because we ordered all this shit, as many beers as we could carry, nachos, Chicago dogs, all the whole shebang. And the lady goes, okay, that'll be. And I went, yeah, and I did this and handed her my debit card, and I was like, don't tell me what it is.
You still don't know.
No, I still have no idea. She chargled my card. Boom, we're out the fucking door. We're eating dogs. We're drinking beers in Wrigley Field.
Yeah, doing it right.
We're smearing nachos on each other's faces and shit. It's a good time. But I didn't want to.
You're getting a little Provincetown on me.
$2,000 worth of hot dogs, correct? But I did. I think I did break my limit without even buying like a lot of souvenirs. I don't think I bought any
Yeah,
souvenirs.
we bought a good bit of stuff on the trip. We hit up a lot of. The wife was into looking at like vintage clothing and stuff like that.
Sure.
So we hit up a lot of those places in New York, and she found a lot of really cool shit. But we wound up in one place. It was like a vintage clothing place and an Army Navy surplus, all
that's
in the
cool.
same store. And they had a whole rack of Carhartt work pants.
Carhartt.
Like brand new, good deal on them. So I picked me up a pair of those, and I found a badass new backpack.
BP.
Backpacks. Man, backpacks are key.
I'm firing up that marbles, folks, before we get into dig of the week.
Oh, we're going to fire up some marbles here?
Yeah.
Let's fire up some marbles. Yeah, we made it through.
Did you visit the high fidelity locations? No, I wish I would have. Totally should have. I didn't go to any record stores in Chicago. Next time, I'm gonna fucking holler at Vance and we'll do it right.
Yeah,
I didn't know Vance like that back then.
Right. Steve.
Streamer. I'm gonna have to pee. So
Yeah, I do too.
no pee for Carl.
Oh, man. You got a cat box around here, don't you?
Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah, boy.
Who's Hoppy IPAs?
Mine.
Can I have one?
Oh, yeah.
Steve. That's inappropriate.
What?
That's
No, it's not. He asked.
No, that's.
I'll get one, man.
I'll put the fucking.
Actually, bring me one, too, for a backup. So
A backup?
have
What's that mean?
a backup beer. You know,
Sure.
reserve. You know,
I'm gonna put it on the 2 shot.
on deck.
I'm gonna pee. You tell everybody a story. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you would like to run. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you would like to run. Show everybody how it's done, folks. Don't be fucking ignorant. Show it. My pants are falling down. My pants are
Falling down. The room is spinning around.
I got a story too.
Oh shit! I'm at the controls. Look out, motherfuckers! Steve's gonna tell us a story.
Well, I'm just
about
gonna
a man
give-
named Brady.
I'm just gonna give a shout out. I had. That's not my phone. I had a
No,
gig.
it's my phone.
I had a song I sang. Cure tribute on Friday, but on Saturday, Ledneck had a gig in Walnut Cove
Nice.
at an old theater called Palmetto Theater, and who showed up? But Zonkman was there and brought his daughter, and I was
Legendary. Zonk
I was
still
really
in the chat.
happy to
man.
see him. So big shout out to
Props
him.
to you.
And I got something for him when I did the Cure tribute the night before. Coming off the stage, I noticed I found this laying on the stage, and it's the stage plot for Corrosion of Conformity. And I think he was at that show.
Oh
So,
shit, that's cool as hell.
I got this cool thing to
Nice.
share to give to him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I got just heavily considering going to a show coming up here December 7th. It's actually in Wilmington at Reggie's. Southern Culture on the Skids.
That's a fun show.
Oh yeah,
Guaranteed.
man. Oh yeah, I've seen them probably 15 times. Favorite bit is when they play 8-piece box, bring out the bucket of chicken and
Chicken.
start flinging fried
Oh, yeah.
chicken into the
I
crowd.
think I saw them at the old Ziggy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from like Chapel Hill, Carborough area. Yeah.
Oh,
Good stuff. But no, crazy ass trip, man. Absolutely fell in love with Maine. It's like driving around the Blue Ridge Parkway, except when you look down the hill, there's an ocean right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
People are cool as
I bet the winters are
fuck.
harsh though.
Yeah, yeah. Harsh winters, but people are cool as fuck. It's not that crowded. Everybody's
Nice
pretty
place
mellow.
to hang in the summer, you think though?
Weed's legal.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that
Fully
last name?
legal.
Wait, is Carl explaining?
Carl's explaining, man.
Speaking of which, what happened to that
Did-
little...
Oh, the remnant. There was an ashtray.
Underneath there, on the.
Yeah, I done stole Mike's seat and he's got back to
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna have a mic in my lap here. Whoa. All right. Yeah, you don't bend that way anymore.
Let's bring.
Hold on, don't
Nah.
start yet. I haven't jumped.
Don't hurt yourself,
I
Mike.
gotta get on mine.
I'm not gonna explain things to EMTs this evening.
You just wait.
Just saying.
You just wait and see.
I'm not explaining shit to the EMTs.
Hold on, let me join here.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
we,
yeah,
we didn't choose a track yet. Hold on.
Oh shit! I need to get on this business thing.
Let's see what's leading here. Well, we got sick. We're going there. Boom.
Shit! One of the last times I was here at the show, I actually won marbles.
So yeah, I was rigged as fuck.
Play.
Now we can go exclamation point play, folks.
I can hear you on your phone.
Yep.
Because Zonkman's not on here right now.
Oh, I bet he is.
I don't see him. He would have said something.
Yeah, he is. He's on there.
Is he?
He's logged in.
I brought him up. He's probably asleep.
Zonkman.
That's Nesvet on Twitch.
Yeah.
Nesvet. Wow. 24 people playing marbles tonight?
I got 25 watching.
You fucking serious?
Yeah.
We're at 34 total, Carl. Come on.
Huh?
34 total.
Oh, I was just on the Twitch.
Okay. Well,
I'm not catching the YouTubes.
don't
The YouTubes and the iTubes and the WeTubes and the BroTubes.
like this. 25. This may be a record. Big Bad Luke with the track record at 3:24. So it's something to shoot for, folks. Good luck to
All
everyone.
right.
25. Good luck, everybody. And I really mean it. It's snowing. Oh, it's getting to be snowy time of the year. Truck said they're getting ready to open the slopes up there where he's at.
Yeah, he's up in the northwest,
He's
isn't
in
he?
the Colorado.
Yeah. Dude, when we were on the trip, we drove to the top of Mount Washington, like 8,600 feet up. They already had 6 inches of snow on the ground. It was 29 degrees in October.
Oh,
Balls on balls.
so many balls. So many, and it's a close race. So many of these balls are touching. It's like reminds me of Boy Scout camp.
Yeah, exactly. That or choir practice.
Wait a minute. What the fuck, Carl? Steve, you care to skinny artist? What's going on, skinny artist?
That son. I've been singing choir all my life.
Yeah, and you've been fucking people in the pews. You're a pew fucker.
Why do you think they call it pew?
Pew fuck.
Because I farted. It's when you get bored, you fart in church.
Or during sex. Fartsduringsex.com. If Jay was here, I'd tell him to look that GoDaddy up. Are these people getting lapped or what's going on?
I don't know, man.
What's up, Nate Mars?
I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Back over
Am I
here.
even in the game?
Oh, I'm sorry. I poked you right in the eye. Sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl. How you doing?
I'm way in the back of the
How you
pack.
No, you're not.
Huh?
You're a good
Oh,
girl.
I don't know what's going on. It's like the track has this whole thing confused. Nebulous Prowler and Miss You got a little battle going on here.
Nice. Miss you bouncing through.
That's inappropriate.
Whoa, whoa.
Was it bouncing through? It was in an obstacle. It was not inappropriate.
Raw power.
Hey, man, it's all
Steve
cunt.
Fever coming back.
It's all
Fred
cunt.
Putterman, what's going on, Fred? Just past Metal Theologian. In a couple of different areas of life. We'll talk about that later. Boom. What is going on here? This track's long. This is a long track.
LT.
That's what she said.
And it like splits off. It's got, when I go to like the number one position, it's like everybody.
Yeah, there's like multiple courses people can take to run.
DJ Thunder, what's up, Dave?
That's
Oh,
Scotty in first place?
he keeps switching. Everything,
Oh,
everybody's
there's two tracks.
There's two tracks
two
running,
ways to
so
get
they're
there.
flopping
Okay.
back and forth.
everybody's jockeying for position.
And Mike's going with the first person
There's
view.
a tough,
Oh,
tough battle going on there.
oh, look at this.
Made it through.
Whoa, whoa,
Miss You
whoa.
on top.
Whoa, 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 but she's stalling out. She's out of
Oh.
gas.
Oh!
She's out of gas. Vance!
Hit her from behind.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
Oh!
I'm flipping this fucking desk over.
Whoa!
Whoa. Somebody else said miss you on top. Okay, come on. What's up, Dave? I just had to shut the window. I realized I was screaming.
I said that.
Wow, 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 wow. What a fucking. What a
Wow.
fucking. What a fucking. Damn.
Vance dropping in at the last minute, taking it in the home stretch.
Let's wait for those
the
final
last
results.
50
Carl.
yards. Yeah, we need those final results.
We're no judges and jury here. We just let things work out the way
Hey
they
man,
work
I'm
out.
just looking at what the
Run
shit
it
on the
again?
screen
We
says.
may have to do that. That's GG's across the board right there. Fucking G Jizzle. Fucking let's see if Vance took the.
That's a good track.
I think
that was a
Vance
great
took it,
race.
man. Did he get the record?
Vance coming in with the track record for the community, beating Big Bad Luke, one of them Georgia boys,
What
Carl,
number's that?
Oh yeah.
by
Go Vance.
over 10
What
seconds.
track number 6?
I know. That's not correct.
Okay.
What number was this track? LA?
Come on, people that voted. What number was this track?
I could pull it up. I can hit. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that.
I'll tell you.
41. There we go. Thank you, Scotty and DJ Thunder.
Okay.
I was close. 6.
All right, let's get a little dig of the week action.
All right, yeah.
So,
Those
awesome.
were a lot of your days.
Why don't you lead it off?
I'll
That
lead it
wasn't
off.
all of them. I've still
lead it.
got like.
All of them. That was a lot of them.
I'll lead it off. Check this out.
Yeah, that was a lot of them. But Mike's gonna lead it off with some business here.
Sure, I got some new business. Got an envelope in the mail, as the French call it,
Sorry, man, I took Spanish.
from our first pal, Sean from New Jersey. Said he sent an envelope, and I said, "Should I save it for the show?" And he said, "Sure." So we'll check it out. I'm trying not to dox anybody.
Complete surprise coming up here. I better not have rice in or fentanyl in it.
Well, what do we got here? Oh. Hell yeah, Sticker City, baby. Oh, new ones. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Looky here, folks. Some actual Beat Stylus stickers.
Whoa.
Oh, yes. What a logo. That's some nice shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, these are dope. But I tell you what I really love. The picture with the fucking homie in it right there. Look at that. That is fucking
Yeah.
beautiful. That's awesome. I'm gonna start to put them on the
Banging.
desk.
Wow.
Yep.
Dude, here are some stickers for your GMRN desk. Shouts to you and all the fellers. I hope all is well in your world. Rock on with your bad self. That's the fucking homie right there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, we gotta find some prominent space up here. Some prime time real estate. Now we're gonna put these where they don't get fucked up. Don't get fucked up. I'm gonna put them back in the envelope. I'm gonna put them back in the envelope.
Yeah, keep
That's-
it safe for now.
I'm gonna put
We're
it
gonna
back-
fuck shit up.
I'm gonna put them back inside of you. Envelope. Thank you so much, dude. That's really cool. That's fucking awesome. I mentioned that's really fucking awesome. I mentioned last week. It may have been a Sunday stream. If you don't follow us during the week, folks, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, you're missing out,
What are
bro.
you doing? What the fuck are you doing? If you're not watching movies,
You know,
with
you're
us,
at work, taking care of kids, whatever. You should be watching the stream.
but it's one of these things. I was actually going to pick this record up last week when I went and picked up that Big Black and the Rival Schools and that shit up there. I was going to pick this record up. I already had it in my, because this record store has their new inventory available to view online.
Oh, hell
so a lot of
yeah.
times when I'm at work,
So you don't even have to dig.
I'll go through
Do
the
you dig it
entire.
online?
Exactly. I go through every single record in the rock section. It's
Walk in, know exactly what you want, get right to it, grab it.
It's 80 pages, Carl. But I spend time doing that. So when I go in
Yeah.
there, I don't fuck with it. I go to the U section,
Mike does this on the clock.
allegedly. But on my lunch break.
Yeah.
But so I go in there, I'll pop through the fucking, as fast as I can so I can fuck everything up. No, but I go through the U section, and sometimes like things that are found in the U section will trump things I already had on my brain. Because I learned early on, get the used shit first, especially if it's something that's going to be a little tough to come by. So I grabbed that Stranglers record. That's what it was. I grabbed
yeah.
this Stranglers record, used, and then I bought the Big Black, brand new, and I bought the Rival Schools new. But this is something I was going to pick up in the store that day, and I hate to admit it, but this store routinely has maybe $1 off of what Amazon charges for shit or whatever. Really good prices from the store.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I just like, man, I wonder what this goes for on Amazon. Pulled it up on Amazon, just happened to be on fucking sale. So a thing that was like $24, this shit was $14 on Amazon. And as far as I know, it still is right now. And it's one of the better punk records that have come out in the last several years. The first record from Civic, Future Forecast, Australian guys.
Oh, yeah.
And Australia, New Zealand, all the best punk shit of the last several years,
It's coming out of there.
all coming out of there.
Yeah.
I don't want to argue about nothing. It's and this is an incredible album. It's so fucking good. I got it for $14.
It's awesome.
And as far as I know, you can still get it right now on Amazon right now for $14.
Shit, I might be jumping on that.
And if you, especially if you're a Prime guy, so you get
Yeah.
the free 2-day shipping anyway.
Yeah.
$14 out the door. Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah, I do the
Good
Prime.
stuff.
I do the Prime thing. I get a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Order a lot of stuff.
The second Civic record came out last year, I believe. This was like from 2 years ago, maybe. I believe. The more recent one, it's got the Surfing the Wave on the front. It's a good record, but I find myself, if I'm like going to pull it up on Spotify or YouTube or something and listen to it, I go to this first one so much more, to where, I mean, for $14, it's a goddamn no-brainer.
Oh yeah.
Not to mention,
Absolutely.
but it's so good. It's so good. Good stuff.
Good
That's
stuff.
my dig of the week stuff.
All right. So I'm gonna do a few here. I'm give them a fucking list up
Oh,
here.
there you go. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, this is Future
I brought
Forecast
notes.
White.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
same
the
one.
white one, right?
Yeah. I didn't show the.
Oh, it's solid white.
Yeah.
Got it.
Is it still 14, Shane? If so, if you like the punk rock, do yourself a fucking favor.
I like the punk rock.
It's a great album. Even if you're not like a hardcore, like, I only listen to punk rock, like that guy. If you just like catchy music that's fucking good, because it's got a lot of like those early rock and roll vibes.
That kind of hooks and yeah, that
It's got the
head
it's got
bob and
the
groove.
Chuck Berry, the New York Dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even it's got some Ramones kind of, but it's got the early rock and roll kind of style of like punk, which I appreciate even more and more every day. 1458. There you go,
See that
baby.
video, Daryl Hall, live at Daryl's house with Robert Fripp.
No, I didn't.
So they're old friends, and they played on a couple albums together.
Oh yeah.
But they got together. We're talking about when they were together in New York. Somebody saying, "Did you guys ever play out together?" They're like, "No, we just went and saw the Ramones." That was cool. Daryl Hall.
Get the
and
three
Robert
shots,
Fripp
Fuck yeah.
Going to see the Ramones.
Get you a 3-shot.
Well, over here.
Yeah,
What's up,
spot
Carl?
on in, man.
Get super close to Carl.
Oh, bring it in, brother.
Get really,
Bring it
get
in.
really close to
Your breath
Carl.
don't stink, does it?
Oh, probably.
This is the heaviest fucking chair
Yeah,
in the world.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
drag it.
man,
Just don't
um,
drag it
Well,
because there's
Alright.
cables.
We're moving furniture live on the show.
Sure,
Drinking shine, drinking beer, moving furniture.
I'm giving out fucking Indian burns and shit.
You just picked up my beer.
Where does my beer go?
I don't know, dude.
There's 2 right here. You guys are fucking faded. What the fuck is happening?
Dude, that's my backup. This one isn't opened. That's my backup.
I don't even have a beard. You guys are like
Well,
king
here,
of
drink
fighters.
this one.
What is it?
I'm
It's
wearing,
hopium.
wearing one of my friend Jim
IPA.
Sickler's
Sure.
shirts. This is the 15th annual Evil Knievel Days.
Is that right?
Yes.
Where's my shot? Borscht. Yeah, we should do another something of
And your
something.
There's a
gun.
lot of empty space over there on the
There's a
right.
20 gauge in the anyway. People were really concerned. I was playing with a gun in the living room. Thank you, Steve. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but thank you.
Wasn't playing with it. I was checking it for accuracy and cleanliness.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, sorry. I mean, touch your leg.
That wasn't my leg.
Brother.
Somebody please slow mo Steve coming in and just going downtown on Carl right in the middle of everything.
Hey, ain't no,
Me, your mother, and some other whore
Ain't no
floating
Will
down the
Smith
river
over
on
here.
the
We
shit
don't-
house
Will
door.
Smith? Was he into that?
Gonna tie my pecker to my leg, tie my pecker to my leg.
Deep in the heart of Kernersville.
Some guy was on social media talking about, on YouTube, talking about how he used to work on Fresh Prince.
Oh,
It was his job to keep track of Will Smith and this other guy, and he couldn't find him
In all of
anywhere.
it.
He found him.
well, come
Yeah.
on. Come on,
He
Steve.
said,
Come on,
Will Smith,
Steve.
he was leaning over the couch. That boy was murdering it. He was killing it.
What?
He murdered
Oh.
What?
Wow.
it. Yeah. So they're
All right.
Peter Jinkett, and Will
Jada
Smith,
Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Peter Jenkins.
They're getting their lawyers out. So.
Oh.
So you do realize that Jada and Will named their kids Jaden and Willa?
Okay.
Well, even I had this friend who farted.
Not I.
Well, you know Jerry Lewis named.
Oh, if I fart, you'll
Jerry
fucking know.
Lewis.
Everybody will know.
You know Jerry Lewis named.
Motherfuckers will smell that through the internet.
Jerry Lewis named his son Gary Lewis. It's Gary Lewis in the Playboys.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
I had a friend on the CB radio in the 90s, and I went over to his house because he had a Browning Golden Eagle to sell. Murph's probably the only person that knows what the fuck I'm talking about. But
Yeah, I
me,
sure don't.
Me and my dad went over there to
Shortwave.
No, CB. And we went over there. He was kind of a biker dude, but super cool. His name was Warhawk. His handle was Warhawk.
Okay.
I talked to him for a long time. I was like 12, 13 years old. But he was a cool guy. He talked about stuff that a 12, 13-year-old kid would like. War and guns and fucking radios and cool shit, you know.
Yeah.
But he said, yeah, I got a Browning over here. If you and your dad want to come over and check it out or what? I'm like, Daddy, let's go over and check it out. So we go over there. Lives in this just shithole fucking place with all this radio equipment. And a sort of hot chick wife. And then I realized, it's through a different lens. Probably just she had big knockers, like a biker chick with big knockers. Sure.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
But
Seen one side. You want to see the rest?
point of the story is they had two little kids, right? He's like, hey man, Boss Hog, that was my handle. Why don't you come meet my kids?
Your handle was Boss Hog.
Yes. And he says, come.
I'm gonna barbecue your ass in molasses.
No, that's Buford T. Justice.
Yeah.
But he says, come meet my kids. A boy and a girl, Ozzy and Lita. I'm not fucking kidding.
Oh my God.
Rock on, Bubba.
This like rock and roll like biker
Ozzy
dude
and Lita.
and his like big titty biker girl,
Name their kids Ozzy and Lita.
Ozzy and Lita. I swear.
Because I'll bet you anything that Close My Eyes Forever was like their song.
At their wedding?
Yeah, probably.
At the courthouse?
That was probably their wedding song. No, at the party at the trailer after the courthouse wedding.
Played through a micro cassette recorder at the courthouse.
Nice.
All the black women behind the desk are like, man, what the fuck is this?
Mildly racist.
Not really.
I don't know.
You
Just
a
an
lot of
observation
songs-
of
a lot
people working
songs-
in places.
A lot of songs folks want to hear at their wedding is Tangerine.
Zeppelin?
Yep.
Oh.
I don't know why.
For some reason, I thought Vaseline for a second.
No.
She uses Vaseline. 1989? Charlie, are you cameraman in disguise? Yeah, what was 1989? What were we just talking about?
Fuck Fano, dude.
Ozzy and Lita.
Ozzy?
Yeah.
When I met him, it would have been 92, 93.
He's a kid.
92, 93. I was a younger
So-
man. Yeah, let's get into Dick of the Week.
All right.
Pick it up.
We're getting back on track. I'm bringing
Show
us
your
back
sack.
on
Why
track
don't you
here.
Show your new sack.
Oh, yeah.
Your backpack.
That's not
I'll
it.
show mine. You show your sack, I'll show mine.
Did Steve
Yeah.
get nominated for? Are you up for an Emmy this time, Steve?
I was.
Speaking many props about Armageddon
Oh, they
shot.
haven't announced.
No,
they're
it's coming up.
announcing-
Yeah, we
they're-
both
they're
are.
announcing it
Got
here in a
the
couple.
Yeah,
sack.
we both are.
Yeah.
With many
Actually,
props.
that last thing we did, people are really liking the shit we did
Which one?
up in the mountains.
Oh,
They're really liking that stuff.
that'll be next year though if it was.
Personally, I think the promo's overblown.
I think we're getting a plug here.
What?
Butt plug?
Plug.
What you
Wall
got?
of dicks.
All of dicks.
Wall of dicks.
That's a
Provincetown Wall, the Provincetown Wall of Dicks.
If three guys in a
Carl-
band,
Carl
if you have three
actually-
guys in a band named Dick, you'd be Wall of Dick.
Carl,
Dick.
please explain the Wall of Dicks.
Okay, so we're in Provincetown, Massachusetts, which is, aside from Key West, probably the most colorful
Okay.
town on the East Coast.
Savannah's pretty cool.
Sure.
You know, a lot of rainbow flags, a lot of well, if y'all were tuned in at the beginning, you heard the story of the 15-foot skeleton.
Yeah.
Same town.
Dude, I graduated from the gayest college in the Southeast.
Okay.
Yeah, UNCG.
Yeah, it was like known as that. Known as the
I
gayest.
know.
Yeah.
So we're in this hippie clothing shop, and they got tourist stuff and, you know, lots of clothes. The wife's checking out skirts and whatnot, and we're looking around, see the stairwell goes upstairs, says you must be 18 to go upstairs.
Sure.
Like,
So you wanna go upstairs?
oh, cool. There's gonna be some cool shit upstairs. So me and the wife walk up, and the first thing you walk into is like a lot of glass work, bongs, bowls,
Sure.
paraphernalia of all types,
Paraphernalia?
paraphernalia of all types. I saw a steamroller, dude. They had
Really?
steamrollers. I haven't seen a steamroller since the 90s.
You know,
Oh, yeah. So we're walking around upstairs, and the first half is glass. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Cool stuff. You know, I didn't need anything, so I didn't buy anything. Walked over to the other half of the place, and it's all like adult sex toys, you know.
Okay.
All kinds of different shit. Back wall, an entire like 30-foot long by 8-foot high wall was covered in dicks.
Is that right?
Plastic, rubber, ceramic, glass.
Wall of Dicks.
All shapes, all sizes, all colors. Some had 2 ends on them. It was a giant wall of dicks. Hilarious as fuck.
Very appropriate shot right now. Speaking of the Wall of Dicks.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's
Who's
a dick,
not here?
That's a Puya Plumero. Dick duster.
Puya Plumero?
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, that's
Explain.
dick duster. That's a dick duster.
Clip that, please.
Clip it. Oh, clip it good. But yeah, Provincetown was a really fun place. Really openly liberal, and not saying this in a derogatory way at all, gay place. But it wasn't flamboyant. There were a lot of adult men hanging out, doing regular things with their adult man companion, not wearing anything, you know, not.
No, when you
It was
say-
just
when you say-
like just people hanging out.
When you say
man.
hanging out,
No, I mean just like going to the bar, having dinner, having a couple drinks, walking down the street, going to a store or something, you know, just
breathing in, breathing out.
normal shit, man.
Okay.
There is no way that gay people do normal things.
Oh, God.
Yes.
There's no way.
Wait a minute,
There's no
Hurry up, that's about to
There's
be
no-
gone.
dude.
there's no way.
And that right there, folks, is a very special
That's a joke.
something
Joke.
Bad.
from Manhattan. Provincetown was a really cool town, though. One of the funniest things, though, I went in the bathroom at a restaurant one night, and you know the hand dryer air machine in the bathroom. It's got the instructions on it. So the instructions say, press button, rub hands together, stops automatically.
Sure.
So these funny ass
Dicks hanging
motherfuckers
out. Yep.
had scraped off some stuff.
up,
So
babe?
it said, press butt, rub hands together, tops automatically. Yeah. But at least they didn't take themselves too seriously. They were selling t-shirts and sweatshirts that said P-Town, which they all call Provincetown P-Town.
Okay.
You know, it was the little picture of Cape Cod, the map or whatever, and it said P-Town, just the tip. Because they're on the tip of Cape Cod. They're on the very end.
I love it. I love it.
Just the tip.
Nice.
Dave the pickup artist says, my friend had 5 dicks. His pants fit like a glove.
Oh, fuck, that's funny as shit.
That's pretty good.
That's good right there.
Don't tell him that, Carl.
Don't encourage him.
Please send us jokes right before the show.
Dave's
please.
the VC one-liner. He's
see-
the one-liner king.
Reach out to us.
You see, you gotta
Look,
send these jokes in before the show
When
starts.
10 minutes prior to the show, you got to send us a joke.
I don't. Yeah, Dave, start sending us a fucking joke, man.
Yeah, man.
This joke brought to you by Dave.
I'll give you a little sponsor. I'll give you a little sponsor action.
Hey, give you get a record pick. Send a joke, get a record pick for the show.
Whoa.
Okay.
We're
Instead of using banana bucks.
We're so good at shipping stuff out.
No,
For the show. Like, instead of banana bucks, like,
let him pick
you send the joke in, you get to call whatever album you want.
Well,
it'll be
off the top of the post show.
Carl, that's stern but fair, and I like
And
it.
it keeps people around after the show.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's our weakness.
No,
That's our
even
weakness right now.
No, not even after show playing. Like when we're spinning records, you know, before the show program.
Sure.
You know, the majority of the people that are here for the show program are tuned in earlier.
Right.
No.
Oh, maybe half.
Hey, but look,
Half.
he's giving you the joke 10 minutes prior to the show. The records have already been played.
That's right. Yeah. Fair enough.
That's why I say post.
Stick around.
hey, look,
It'll be the first
We're
album.
overthinking this.
We are overthinking
We will
this.
whiteboard this out. Keep going,
And
Carl.
I
What's your record? What's your record, Carl?
I don't know, man.
Are we still doing this?
Yeah.
Fucking
I didn't bring one record.
All right.
y'all.
So before the trip,
Steve, I died in 1998, brother.
the wife came through solid for me. She was with her mom in a trip to Charleston and went in a record store and was like, "Hey, were you looking for a Mr. Bungle album?" Like, yes, the fuck I was.
That's that
Is it the one with the
new-
rabbit skull with
Crazy
Dave
Rabbit.
Lombardo on it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'm low
The
on
new
disc space. Oh, no.
Raging Wrath of the Easter Bunny,
Oh, no.
new version, absolute banger. We didn't
No,
get
it's-
into it
it's
tonight.
Fantastic.
It's
Fantastic. We still got after the show. Little
yeah,
blood red
little
vinyl.
blood red vinyl.
Did you guys discuss the Beatles stereo mixes from last week? I don't think so. We talked about obviously the new track,
Oh yeah,
which I enjoyed, but also like, yeah.
yeah. It's
like
your own exploration to figure out which song is on which side, because the songs are listed, but none of the sides are numbered.
Right.
They all have names, and none of them
So
have
you have
song
to know,
titles
you
on
have to
them.
know what's on.
Like, it doesn't correspond to anything, though. It's Mike Patton fucking with you.
Yeah, it should
Which Mike Patton's very good at. Oh, hey.
Hey everybody, it's Carl. What's the next record, Carl? Don't ever do that again, though.
Next record.
Yeah.
2022 mix, Dead Kennedys. Fresh fruit for rotting vegetables.
I think I only have this on CD. I'm pretty sure of it. Unless,
Yeah, I have this on CD as well. But this is the brand new remix
I
that
didn't just get sent this, did I?
Jello Biafra actually came out like kind of not liking the final product on this, from what I understand.
VCLT, yes, sir, Scott.
He doesn't add in the liner book. Let's get a shot of this liner book, yo.
OLB?
You know,
Liner
some
book.
stuff inside the inside the gatefold.
Notes and shit in there.
Yeah, different quotes, bunch of different
What
people.
does Jello say about it?
he doesn't contribute to this. He's not in here. He didn't really approve of it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He likes its rawness. He don't want you.
Yeah.
He don't want you to clean it up.
There's
They
something to be
didn't-
said for that.
They didn't.
I mean,
there is something to
it's
be
good
said for
camera.
that, and I have the original version on CD, and listening to this version, it's not that it's cleaner.
Did they add
It's-
any tracks or anything? Did they?
No, it's more crisp, or it's more not
Like
crisp.
blue blockers.
They just took out some of the noise.
because blue blockers made everything seem
They took out a little
crisp
bit
and
of the
clear.
fuzz.
It's
They
like high definition.
it's
like on an HD antenna.
not more
I'm in the Gulf of Mexico.
not more crisp, but more like
And I'm watching sports
enunciated.
on my HD antenna.
Holy shit,
My
fuck.
fiance's called the police 4 times on me
So yeah,
for random outbursts for no reason.
another trip dig.
Sure.
One of the record stores, don't remember which one. Doors 13 compilation.
Tilt it down.
Yeah.
There we go. Whoop.
That's a good
A
comp.
lot of good tracks on this
I
album.
prefer the weird scenes inside the gold mine compilation. It's a double. It's got a lot of deeper tracks.
Probably same.
Yeah.
Also, I want to make special mention the Doors.
But that one has all the most popular hits on
The,
Yeah, it
the
does.
Doors is Metal Theologian's favorite band of all time.
it. Oh, dude.
Here we go. I got one.
Poking a
I got one
window
for
there.
Metal Theologian to yell at.
Oh. Tilt it down. Look over here. Look over here.
Sorry.
Ah!
Dude.
Little toxicity.
Yeah.
The toxicity of your city.
Dude, this is a good album.
It
man.
really holds up.
It holds up over time, and like I was into this when it first came out back
Me
in the
too.
day,
And I dropped it.
and then I dropped System of a Down
I
for a
dropped it.
long time, but then I picked this
Over
up
a decade.
on easy,
Yeah.
easy, maybe 15 years.
Yep, absolutely.
But I picked this up on the trip.
It's one of those Czech Republic issues.
Yeah.
I remember, like,
A lot of those.
the kid was
The
going to,
original never came out on vinyl, I don't think.
the kid was going to school for like vocal shit,
Oh yeah,
But like even before that, she was like 13 or 14 years old, and Finn was like, dude, she'll sing like a full ass System of a Down song
it's badass.
from start to finish.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the makeup? Makeup. That song.
Prison song.
She knew the entire all the words.
Oh no, that's Chop Suey.
When she was like 12 or 13 years old.
Yeah,
But was actually
badass.
and then would do all the fucking funny stuff, but then when it would go to like, well, why don't I trust? And like she was
Yeah.
also nailing that, and I was
Oh,
like,
I wanna make some
nice.
music
Whoa.
with her.
whoa, wait a minute.
I want to make some music with her.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
We should work on a project.
Yeah.
yeah. So
I would be so
Yeah.
into that. Mm-hmm. Go to
Alright.
Earth Tones.
Hell yeah.
I got some creds over there right now.
I need to play her this Miracle album first.
Yeah.
so yeah, man.
I played Miracle for a friend of mine.
Carry on.
Go ahead.
Are you done?
No,
he's not.
I got like
Keep
a
going, bud.
stack of
Bust-
digs
bust
still
it,
going.
Bust it.
But y'all were sidetracking.
I'm sorry. the side quests
we're talking
sometimes are
projects.
better
Also
than
up in
the
Bull Moose,
something with a
man.
whiteboard.
I picked up because you've got Orville Peck's first album,
Correct. Courtesy of Shane. Fist bump.
and
for
a
him.
lot earlier. I said I didn't come up with any country music.
Yeah.
I did come up with country music.